I'm very excited to be here at the ISB Leadership Summit to interact with all of you. This year, the chosen theme is Leadership in New India. I will share my thoughts on the theme with you. All of you are young, intelligent, extraordinary students who are learning leadership at ISB. I learned everything about leadership from politics and life. The Congress Party has a beautiful DNA. Mahatma Gandhi, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Srimati Indira Gandhi, Sri P.V. Narasimha Rao, Sri Manmohan Singh are all great examples. Let me share lessons we can learn from them. First great aspect of any of the great leader is courage. In life, you need knowledge, intelligence, skill, hard work, good attitude, sometimes little good luck. But courage is most important. To do great things, you need to take great risks. We cannot achieve greatness without taking risks. Second thing is sacrifice. The greatest leaders are ready to make sacrifices. We can lose a lot during our struggle. Great leaders of India, our great Congress leaders, sacrifice their career, money, comforts, freedom, and even their life for the sake of people. If you want to become a good leader, think of these two values first: courage and sacrifice. If you have courage and are willing to give sacrifices, you will succeed. The third thing is connecting with people directly. You become a leader to serve people, to serve the state, to serve the country. Even as business leaders, you have to serve people, your clients, your employees, investors, and society. Please connect with people. Don't be shy. Meet everyone from richest to poorest, from strongest to weakest, oldest to youngest, with equal sense of respect, love, openness, and feeling of friendship. If you can make people connect with you, then you can achieve anything. One last quality I will talk about is ability to speak for a larger vision. As a students of ISB in Hyderabad, you are all brand ambassadors of Hyderabad and Telangana and New India. We have an ambitious goal and vision to make Telangana a $1 trillion GSP economy. To achieve that goal, we need to transform Hyderabad into a $600 billion city. I need your help in taking this vision to every part of the world. Wherever you go, please speak to investors, business leaders, and common people about Telangana and Hyderabad. I don't want Hyderabad to compete with the cities in India. Instead, I want Hyderabad to compete with New York, London, Paris, Tokyo, or Seoul. It's hard but not impossible. To become the best in the world is the spirit of New India. No dream is too big for New India. No dream is too big for Hyderabad today. I will say one last thing. You will mostly join big global corporations, or set up your own company. But sometime in life, maybe just for 2 or 3 years, come and work with the government, particular Telangana state government. I know we cannot give big salaries like corporates. I know very much how you are getting salaries in corporates, but Telangana government is not capable to pay that much. But I will give good challenges and great opportunities for young, intelligent mind like you. I wish all of you and the ISB Leadership Summit a great success. Thank you. Other than this, I wanted to share two more things. Actually, Telangana state government has initiated Skills University. Now we wanted to initiate one more sports university. Young India Skills University we have initiated. Our chairperson is Anand Mahendra. Our co-chairperson is Srini Raj. And all industrial leadership is on the board. It's inspired by us with ISB only. I have copied ISB to initiate my Skills University. Young India Skills University we have initiated, and it is initial stage of Young India Sports University. I have visited South Korean Sports University. Hardly that campus is 30 acres of land. The South Korea has got 32 medals in Olympics. Out of 32, 16 medals have got that sports university. Out of that, one girl in archery, she has got 3 gold medals. Unfortunately, India has not got nothing in Olympics. So my target is Olympics. Hyderabad is going to build a structure for sports academy as well sports university. I have given Gachibowli Stadium and everything, 70 acres of campus. I wanted to transfer this property to sports university. Come and join with us, support us. We will build our Hyderabad to role model of India as well as world. Thank you.
I was asking questions. I was very inquisitive. I wanted to understand what's going on. So there was always this big debate of how Bangalore is ahead of everybody else. Anybody from Bangalore here? Nobody? Seriously? Acha, few of you. Thank you. So how Bangalore is ahead, way ahead in fact, of rest of the country in terms of innovation, and how the startup culture there is, far ahead in terms of, say, the venture capital that they attract, in terms of the number of unicorns, a bunch of other things, which are very, very nice about Bangalore. So the one question that I kept asking myself, and also everybody else I met with, I said, how is it that this city has done so well, whereas other Indian cities, which have been traditionally very, very popular, like Chennai, like Delhi, Bombay, which are again home to some of the best institutions, even Hyderabad, some brilliant academic institutions like IICT, CCMB, NIN, NGRI. How come we don't have as much innovation happening in our city? And how can we attract more investments? Because I was a Minister for Technology, Minister for Commerce. So my job was to attract investments, create jobs. So that was a question that was foremost on my mind. Amidst all this uncertainty in the initial days of formation of a new state, the idea was, how can we brand Telangana, which has just become a new state, as a startup state, as a state which is fledgling, which is just about beginning its journey? How can we make this a very attractive story? That was the premise. And the question I was asking is, how can we leverage the innovation ecosystem here? I realized that there are enough number of institutions in Hyderabad, like the ones I just mentioned, and many more. There are enough, again, academic institutions, number of brilliant colleges, brilliant higher education institutions, research institutions, and also a lot of youngsters who are very, very keen to become entrepreneurs, to innovate, etc. Now, the key point was to be able to bring all of them onto one platform, to see how we can create a synergy and how the government can play the role of an enabler. So the one takeaway for me on the 5th of June, when I ended up at IIIT Hyderabad and ISB Hyderabad, was, if I wanted my state to be called as a startup state, probably what I would require is a fine synthesis of some a synergy between all these various institutions, and how we can probably bring them together. And the one X factor that was missing in comparison with Bangalore for Hyderabad was a vibrant innovation ecosystem. So that's how we started realizing that we needed to look at this closely, and that's how actually T-Hub became a reality. This was 2014, June 5th, when we started looking at this. In 2015, T-Hub actually took shape, and I have to share this story with you. I wanted nobody else other than Ratan Tata to inaugurate it. A lot of people asked me. He just passed away. I remember him fondly. I've had many interactions with him. A lot of people asked me, they said, there are a number of unicorn founders that you can get. Why are you calling Ratan Tata? I said, I think he really symbolizes, he truly symbolizes the kind of change I want to see in India. Because here is this septuagenarian, a 70-year-old plus man. Now I think when he passed, he was 86. A 70-plus-year-old man who's as old as the independent India, because India was also there about 65-odd years of independence. But you see this gentleman who's 70-plus, who could very happily retire, who could very happily move away because, he's wealthy, he's got he's got access to all the good things in life, he doesn't have to work at all. But you see him investing in a startup every other day. You see him trying to do something or the other new every single day to keep himself occupied. He keeps interacting, he keeps going to places, lecturing on innovation, etc., etc. So I was very keen. So I reached out to him. I said, Mr. Tata, I want you to come inaugurate this facility. He said, what is this T-Hub? So I made a pitch. I said, sir, this is actually probably the biggest incubator in India now, and this is going to be a place where all of the innovators will basically come together. They'll have mentorship, they'll have all kinds of logistical support from the government. They'll also probably be able to pitch to the venture capital, which was a very nascent idea. Unfortunately, he was sick. He said, I'm sick, I can't travel. He said, I'd be happy to do it virtually. I said, no. I want you to come and inspire all of us. He said, that would mean a couple of months. I'm going through a medical procedure, I can only come a couple of months later. I said, fine. We actually postponed the event by, I think, 2 or 3 months, just to make sure Mr. Ratan Tata was here. And the reason why I'm mentioning, because when you hear the name Tata, you think of a large truck or a large manufacturing facility in Jamshedpur, a steel industry. But when you see the man and when you see the kind of investments he's making, it's very inspirational. So I wanted him to come. He came in on the 5th of November, 2015. I remember distinctly. And he made a fantastic speech when he saw the facility, interacted with the startups. This is what he said. And that is my biggest takeaway in my interactions with Mr. Ratan Tata. He said, T-Hub, this facility that I've just inaugurated, is a symbol, is a face of modern India. This is what he had said. And that is what I take most pride in.